Hi there, this is Tom. I will be your host today for the EmpowerNetGuru Online Made Easy presentation and training. We're going to be talking about getting empowered today and making money online. And I tell everybody this is part training because in the first part of the presentation, really talk about the online marketing model and how it works, the 4 questions that internet gurus really focus on, the promises, the absolutes, and I give you an incredible diagram of the system and the way it works, a very simplistic view. I've been doing this for over 15 years. We started marketing early on financial products online, and then we got into real estate and have done a lot of business online. And I have some certain qualifications in this business to be able to coach you on what we're doing and how we're doing it. But you know what? Deep down inside, it's got to be a passion of yours. I mean, regardless of what my experience is and what I've done and what I can teach you, you have to have it inside you. You got to say, I really want to live my dreams, the online marketing dream, as I call it, and that is to have the ability to live anywhere in the world, live how you want to live, love who you want to love, and make money doing it. Now, if that excites you, you're going to like this presentation today because we're going to talk about the business model of offline marketing versus online marketing. A lot of people say, what's the difference between the two? Well, you'll find out in the presentation. We're going to talk about thriving instead of surviving, the difference between what internet marketer gurus do versus people who just blindly walk into the online marketing business and rack up their credit card debt. We do not want you to do that. And we're going to be talking about commitment as well. When you get into an online business, you can make a very small investment of $1,500 to $5,000 to start your online business. And that's a pittance compared to, buying a Subway franchise or a McDonald's or a Janie Clean franchise. You will find that this business, you can start with a very small amount and you can dial up and increase your returns exponentially once you've found the right model that works through testing and doing all the things that we do to make online marketing work to our favor. And really, that's what it's about, is having that discipline to be able to say, okay, I'm going to test this till I get it right. And then once I get it right, I'm just going to turn the volume knob up slowly as I can budget to. And that will just continue to increase your revenues, grow your business, increase the size of your customer base. And I'm going to be talking about that today in the presentation. So I'm real excited to be the host today. Like I said, after doing this for 15 years and working as a global business development director for a top 1% website in the world called escapeartist.com. It's really my pleasure to be able to share the experience that I've gained not only from working with my mentors, but working with mentors, around the internet. And EmpowerNet Gurus put together a really cool system. It's built around training, not hype. It's built around getting those little stumbling blocks answered for you. Because you get somebody that gets in and they go, I don't know how to do a CNAME domain change. I don't know how to do a domain redirect, or simple things. I don't know how to insert Google Analytics code on my web page to track my results. And a simple 5-minute video, watching a 5-minute video, you can learn each one of those. So we have a great resource of material, training videos, a private group where you can ask questions and get the answers very quickly. So I'm excited to be working with EmpowerNet Guru. It's an honor and a pleasure to be able to serve you today, to show you, to take the knowledge that I've gained over the last 15 years and consolidate it into 15 or 40 minutes. And I'll make you this guarantee before we move on to the next slide. I guarantee that you will have a crystal clear understanding of what internet marketing is by the time you're done with this presentation. And more importantly, you will know if it's for you or not for you. Now, if it is, we're going to be talking about Empower Network. I want to let you know at the end of the presentation, we do have a company and offering that we work with that has generated incredible returns for us from our return on initiative. I'm not talking about investments, but the business has been very profitable for us. And if you're looking for a product to market as well, not only do we have the knowledge for you today, but we also have the product. So if you're ready to get empowered, let's pull off at the next exit and let's start talking about the EmpowerNet Guru Promise and what it means to you. Okay, let's talk about the EmpowerNetGuru Promise. The purpose and promise of EmpowerNetGuru is to help internet beginners understand without a doubt the basics of online marketing so that they can generate positive cash flow and realize quality of life results. And people go, what are quality of life results? Well, it's obvious. I mean, I want you to be able to work when you want to work where you want to work. I mean, one of the slogans with our companies, we say, live where you want to live how you want to live, love who you want to love, and make money doing it. Who doesn't want that, folks? This is the vehicle today. Not only are we providing you with education, but we're providing you with not only one vehicle, a couple vehicles where you can apply this knowledge to. And I think it's important that, as I mentioned in the first slide, I'm taking a blank canvas and I'm going to take it one color at a time. And at the end of the day, I'm going to be able to say lead generation, lead capture page, and you're going to know exactly what that relates to. You're going to understand that, the marketing and sales funnel is like traditional marketing and advertising that's out there. And I'll be able to say what's a marketing and sales funnel, and you'll be able to easily go, well, Tom, it's where we take traffic from Facebook and we drive it to a sales page, a lead capture page, and then once they put their email address in there, then they go into a database or an ECRM system, and then that thing kicks out automatic emails, and it does an automated selling process, and eventually when the people decide they want to buy, the money goes into my account, and I go, you got it, baby. Okay, and that I've got a diagram today in this presentation, so don't go away. Stay with me, because when you see some of the stuff I put together for you, I think you're going to be really happy. As I said, I'm putting a personal guarantee on this that in 30 minutes or less, I'm going to give you a clear understanding of online marketing than you ever had in your life. Now, people say, are you qualified to teach internet marketing? Well, I started in this business back in '97, so I guess you could be unqualified if you just never did anything, but I've done a lot. Worked with the Global Business Development Director, a top 1% ranked company in the world, a website in the world for international living called escapeartist.com. It's a beast of a site. Love it. It's a absolute passion of mine to show people how to realize their escape artist dream. Also founder and partner in one of the world's first social and business network marketing companies, which is real exciting that we've just launched. And I manage over 11 marketing campaigns from Mexico to Costa Rica to asset protection to all kinds of campaigns out there. And what's funny, folks, is I use the same model for every single one of these campaigns, and it gives people an opportunity to see, oh, so I can apply this to golf. I can apply this to pet food. I can apply it to this. Absolutely. So also co-editor, and I hate to take credit for this, but I maybe inspired some of these e-zines, but there's a lot of other editors out there that are providing articles, and I'd like to lend all the praise to them for all the great articles they've submitted, because without them we wouldn't have these 8 e-zines. An e-zine is an online magazine that goes out to over 400,000 subscribers, which is our subscriber base for Escape Artist. Also, I'm a husband of 20 years, father of 3 children. I still have all my hair, as you can tell in the picture up there, and a couple dogs, as I might add as well. And don't smoke, don't drink. I am in the technology business, so I have to admit that I cuss every once in a while at my computer, and definitely a self-admitted workaholic. If I am not on the computer, call the cops, because something's absolutely wrong. So, hey, let's talk about the absolutes of this business. You say, okay, Tom, I got all this. You're qualified. I understand you want to teach beginners, and we're going to rock and roll in this. I can tell you have enthusiasm, but what are the absolutes I have to know? Before I get into this, tell me what the absolutes are, and I'm going to cover that in the next slide. So let's get off at that exit. Okay, here we are at the absolutes. And what are absolutes? These are just the ironclad things that we totally believe in, that if you look at these and you have any doubt in any of these, you don't have to continue on with this presentation. Internet marketing, number one, making money online does not need to be difficult. And I've already staked my name on that one. I told you at the end of this presentation, you will be extremely crystal clear on what online marketing is, because I'm going to draw a lot of analogies in this presentation that make it crystal clear, stuff that you're already familiar with. And when you see that, you'll go, oh, I get it. Light bulbs will go off, and that'll be great. Identifying programs that produce positive cash flow is a top priority. That is an absolute. You have to do that in this business, or you will go broke. Having access to tested and proven programs will increase your chance of success. Just like McDonald's, we like working for organizations that are like McDonald's. They test everything, traffic. They test the colors. They test everything before they implement it into their franchises, and they're so crystal clear on their product working that there's such a low chance of failure when they open a store. And that's what we're looking for in the internet marketing materials as well. We want test freaks, people who have built these programs, have tested them to the nth degree. They know the conversion ratios, they know the conversion to sales ratios, and these all sound like complicated terms, but they're not. They're simple mathematical equations that anybody, an 8-year-old, can figure out. But working with the right mentors can save you time and money. I can't tell you how true that is. That's why we've put together the EmpowerNetGuru system, to where you have instant access to mentors who you can ask questions of. And folks, there is no dumb question, okay? You're starting, this company is for newbies. It's for people that really want to learn this business, and the single mom that needs to make an extra $500 or $1,000 a month to $10,000 a month. I don't care. Whatever you need to do. This is an exciting time that we live in, and online marketing is a great place to be if you're willing to take 30 days to commit to it, to learn it, and really get into it. And we have a 90-day training program that is second to none. It's just something that'll blow you away. We do it in bite-sized steps, and that's the power of having mentors. We know we can't flood you with it all at one time because it'll overwhelm you, but as you learn it piece by piece and see it working, you'll obviously get very excited. Now, you don't need to be an internet guru to become one. Now, I'm living proof of that. I don't know code. I'm not a coder. I've just learned how the Legos plug together. I'm a good Lego builder. I can say, oh yeah, we need to put these pieces together, and you guys go put them together. I'll tell you how to do it. But being a good administrator, in fact, is probably a greater strength, because as you're managing multiple programs like these, the ability to I have a high level of ADD, but I can focus it in on a particular project and make sure that everything's ticking the way it's supposed to. So these are the absolute, folks. Not going to be difficult. We have programs that produce positive cash flow, especially with Empower Network. Having access to tested products. We have test freaks that we're working with that we love. And you've got great mentors with the EmpowerNet Guru team, and thank God you don't have to be an internet guru to become one. So just keep that in mind. And we're going to talk about a strategy in the next slide, which I'm real excited about, because we're talking about creating miracles. We're talking about having the ability to live anywhere in the world on your own terms, work when you want, work how you want, make as much money as you want. And with that, you got to be able to create miracles. And as I always say, you are one, therefore you can create one. So I'm very excited about the next slide. We're going to be talking about a success strategy for you to realize this dream. And with that opportunity, let's pull off of the next exit, and let's go after the miracle of success and see what it's all about. Okay, you ready to create miracles? I've heard a lot of people say, if I'm going to succeed in internet marketing, it's going to take a miracle. Well, if you have ever said that, here is your miracle. The miracle of success, it's in internet marketing, it's broken into 7 success strategies that can be learned by anyone. And I'm a testament to that, because I use this, these apply to me, and I love this miracle strategy. A mentor advisory panel is M. Reach out to experts, ask for their help. A map is required for every journey. Mentors have played a huge part in my success in learning this business. It really shortens the distance between point A and point B very, very quickly. And so I, as integrity, you have to represent great products. If you're not representing great products and you burn your list, it will come back to haunt you. It's just in any business, an offline business, you have to represent great products. If you have a meat store, like I give in one example, and you sell a bunch of rotten meat, there's a good chance that's going to get around town. Now, re-engage your passion daily is R. You have to find something. You may not be passionate about selling information about making money or blogging online the rest of your life, but it's a great learning ground for you to apply it to golfing, knitting, activities, mountain biking, whatever you want to market, duck hunting, fly fishing equipment, whatever your passion is. This same model can be applied to everything. And if you're really not passionate about it, where you really want to wake up every day, like if I didn't have to sleep, I wouldn't. I can't stand sleep, because it gets in the way of me enjoying what I'm doing in front of my computer and realizing my dream. I mean, this vehicle has created a quality of life for me that is outstanding, and without reservation, I can't imagine doing anything else in my life. Re-engaging your passion daily, you got to be fired up to get up, and so that's exciting. Attitude determines your magnitude. If you're fired up about what you're doing, if you're fired up to get up, you won't have to worry about your attitude because as you become an authority, you can end up becoming a public speaker, writing an ebook, putting together 5 or 10 CD-ROMs or videos on your passion, and next thing you know, you're an authority and you're being invited to radio shows, and or maybe you don't want to do that. Maybe you just want to press buttons and make money. That works too. Conquer your dreams with goals. You got to have a big dream, and that dream you can knock it down into 5 or 10 goals, and those goals you can knock down into 25 or 30 tasks, and really take an idea and turn it into a reality. And I think that's the magnificent thing about being human, is that we have the ability to do that. Here's a big one: leverage time, technology, and talent. You're going to be integrating outsourcing, technology, people all over the world to create more time and freedom in your life. And the more campaigns you do, the more people you'll have running these campaigns for you. And it makes a lot of sense, folks. It seems crazy to do business with people, they're working while you're sleeping and vice versa, but it works great. It's almost like you're working 24 hours a day, which I think is awesome because I can't stand sleep. Now, the final one is E, envision it and become it. It does not stand for internet technology. Okay, it is the absolute itness of what you want to be. It is what you live to be. It's your passion. It's your purpose. See the dreams you want to become. Use your power of creation to create this miracle. As I said, you are a miracle. Therefore, use that power to go create miracles. Take ideas that have not been created yet, or take them and improve upon them. And to me, the greatest thing about the imagination is being able to see something that hasn't yet been created and go create it. And that's what I think drives me every day, is to create stuff that inspires people, and it helps me realize my dreams, and I hope it does yours too. So hey, if you're ready to go create miracles, this is the EmpowerNetGuru Miracle. Let's get into the questions. I have this saying that says, until you begin asking the right questions, you'll continue to get the wrong answers. Let's deal with 4 questions next that are imperative for you to answer, and let's get off at the next exit and let's check that out. Okay, let's break down some of the guru questions that internet marketers really focus on, or online marketers. And they deal with really 4 different areas: lead generation, sales offering, selling system, and ultimately the end result, which is how much money you make and what you do with that money. Question number 1, it would be, how do I create leads? And there's all kinds of ways to create leads, from offline methods to online methods. Some people use Craigslist, some use Facebook, some use Google. There's a million different ways, and it's whatever you really decide you want to dig into and become an expert at is really probably going to be your best avenue to create leads, because it's going to boil down to how much is each lead that you produce, and does that lead convert into a sale? So those are really the elements. Is number 1, how many leads can you generate? Number 2, how much does it cost to generate a lead? And number 3, how many of those leads convert into sales? Because you could generate 1,000,000 leads, but if none of them convert into sales, you just wasted your money. I don't care how cheap the leads are. So those are really some major numbers that we focus on. And so the second question is, what products do I offer? There are a lot of products on the internet that you can't make a positive ROI. I don't care how well you do the numbers, unless you just do a ton of free marketing. But my time is worth money, so I always have to factor that in as well. And see, people say, well, I didn't spend any money on advertising. I spent 5 hours doing that. And I said, well, that 5 hours is worth $1,000 to me. So if I spent 5 hours doing it, that's $1,000 I just invested in advertising. And I think being a self-employed online marketer, you have to take that into account. This is one of the highest paid industries. People make a lot of money in this industry per hour in comparison to other industries, because we may only have to work 20 or 30 hours a month or a week to really crank out some massive returns. looking at the selling system, what is the sales conversion ratio? What's the ROI? And ROI could be return on initiative. It could be your return on your investment in advertising. I'm not talking about this as far as a securities instrument or any type of investment product, but if I'm going to put $300 into something and I know that $300 returns $1,000, I consider that a very, very favorable investment on my part. That's the great thing about the Empower product. We'll be talking to you about ways you can generate leads anywhere from $100 to $200 worth of leads, which turns into an $875 commission. So I don't know about you, but I'll spend $100 to $200 a day all day long to make $800 a day. And I think when you see that and how simplified it is, you'll go, oh, I get this. So if I produce a bunch of targeted leads and they convert into sales and my return is higher than my investment, then I'm in a positive cash flow business. You got it, okay? Now, the fourth question is, how much should I reinvest on future lead generation? You're going to have natural erosion on your database. You're going to have people who opt out. So you do have to continue to build your database and make sure that you're offering good quality to your people and not just hitting them with sales offerings all of the time. And ultimately, there's a certain dollar amount of your revenue that you need to set aside to continue to generate more leads. And that way you can just dial it up. I've seen people, they make a sale, they put 50% of what they earn back into advertising revenue, and next thing you know, they're sitting there at $300 a day on Facebook, spending $9,000 a month, and they don't even think about it. They weren't even making $9,000 a month, and here they're making $30,000, $40,000 a month after 4 or 5 months into the game. What an awesome opportunity. So, as we say, until you start asking the right questions, you'll continue to get the wrong answers. If you didn't know these questions up front, internet marketing would have been very, very difficult for you. But these are 4 very, very important questions about 4 very important parts of the business that you must really, really stay focused on. So let's go on to the business model. And this is where it gets really interesting. We're going to talk about the support mechanisms that Empower provides and the business model. And this is where we're going to start painting a very crystal clear picture for you. So let's pull off the next exit and get it done. Okay, you're getting involved in a team. You want to know a little bit about the support mechanisms, and as we say, training's important, but having a vehicle to practice that knowledge is really important. And that's the great thing about Empower Network and the opportunity that they provide. Even if you're not passionate about selling information online on how to blog and how to make money online, it's a great training ground for you. It's a great place to learn the business model so you can apply it to whatever your passion is. And really, that's the only way you're going to retain it, is by actually hands-on experience doing this business. Now, the EmpowerNetGuru team, we provide obviously the full support and training that comes with the Empower Network. Everybody that works with us is enrolling in that program because they have phenomenal training programs. They have great calls. These guys are internet rock stars. I mean, they just are kicking butt. I mean, I called David Wood on an interview I did with him, the Zuckerberg of blogging. I mean, the guy's just off the chain smart. And when you look at, we have lead generation system training. We teach you how to generate leads on Craigslist, on Facebook, all kinds of posting in community rooms and chat rooms and things like that. There's so many different ways you can generate interest in your product. It just depends on what you're passionate about and what your budgets are for doing forward advertising. Also, we provide a done-for-you EmpowerNetGuru sales system, which includes this presentation. Obviously, to get to this presentation, you have seen what we call a lead capture page. You've opted in to see a presentation on online marketing made easy, and you've put your information in, and ultimately you've come to this. Well, when you join our team, you will have access to this full system to help you generate leads as well. So that's one of the benefits that we provide free of charge. Now, we also have a private Facebook group for inner circle members, and these are people that make a higher level of financial commitment to the business. If you want to come in, and I'm going to be a little hard here for a minute, so don't get offended, but if you want to put $25 a month into this business and come in and spend hours and hours and hours asking us questions, we're going to boot you out of the Facebook group, because we're looking for people that want to make a financial commitment to this business, that are serious about it. And we have people come along and say, well, I want to put 25 in and I want to make $1 million a year. Well, I got news for you. Every great sports player, every person who's ever done great in business has done a full body submersion in what they're doing, total 110% commitment. And I will commit 110%, if you will. That's the bottom line. And you're dealing with internet rock stars that are making $200 to $1,000 an hour, and they're going to spend 15 or 20 minutes answering a question from you on how to redirect a domain name, and you're sitting at $25 a month. You're dreaming. Okay, I'm done with my hardness. Okay, but that's the truth. But this business, we're looking for smart business people that are saying, okay, I'm willing to commit $1,500, $2,000, $4,000 to my internet business, and I want to make it happen. And the majority of that goes into advertising and marketing and lead generation. So I mean, that's one avenue that you have to really grow a great business. I mean, look at the commitment that people make on McDonald's, $250,000, $500,000, $1 million a year, and they walk away making mid six figures. And you have a business you can put $2,500 into, $5,000, and have that kind of potential. I think it's pretty incredible, and I think it's pretty foolish to think that you can come in and invest $25 a month and expect great things. Now, don't get me wrong, we've seen amazing things happen too. So we also have a YouTube training and motivation channel, live stream interviews with internet rock stars. These are people that are just making a killing. They're doing great things, and we interview them and ask them all the hard questions and where they're all about their story and how they got there and their key wisdom. And I think that's just one of the great benefits of working with our team, is having access to those interviews. Also, we have an Empower Facebook fan installation where you get a free installation. Now, all of this is free for you as long as you financially commit to the business and you step up to the plate and do it 110%. Come in 60% and we might eliminate 6 or 7 of these, okay? So, hey, that's support. Let's get into talking about the business model. So let's quickly speed off the exit and get into how online marketing works. This is what you've been waiting for, this next slide. So don't fall asleep. Don't go anywhere. Don't go watch TV or anything. This is it right here, the big one right here. So hold on. Get off the exit. Let's do it. I really think this page should have like something top secret on it or something. It looks very sophisticated, but it really isn't. There's only a few components to it when we break this down. This is the business model, folks. This is online marketing, and I think you'll see it's very similar to offline marketing. These are your advertising venues. You've seen a Facebook post. You've seen a Craigslist post. Those posts have a URL in them. This ad right here is a Facebook ad. This post that I did up here went automatically and posted on my Twitter account because these two are integrated. Anything I put on here goes to here. And when you look at this system, and there's 20 other components you can add to it. I didn't have room to put them all on the screen, but these are 4 methodologies of creating interest in your product. And you don't always have to write all this text. A lot of it's provided for you, and you can just put the link. It's got your little identifier at the end on there, and ultimately people go to your lead capture page. Okay, well, this is basically when they walk in the store, and once they've done that, they put in their email address, and all of a sudden their email goes into a database called, we use Aweber and Instant Contact, and there's several others that people use. Aweber is very popular. It's very cheap. It's like $20 a month. And this manages your database, and ultimately those leads are sent a set of emails over a certain time period automatically. So this is what stages those emails to where they come out every 3 days or every other day or right before your birthday or whatever. And this is your mailing system basically, and it controls. I call mine Midas because it's my database, and anytime I need to make money, all I got to do is press a button. It's a straight ATM machine. It's the coolest thing on earth. And the key is really your first steps to get to 100 leads, then you want to get to 1,000 leads, and then you want to get to 10,000 leads. On a 10,000 person database, of a targeted database, you can make anywhere from $10,000 to $30,000 a month just by pressing buttons. It's truly amazing. Now, once your follow-up messages go out, of course, they're pushing this product down here, the Empower product, and of course, when people pay the $875, it goes directly into your merchant account, which ultimately goes into your bank account. And whether you use PayPal or AlertPay or your own checking account, that is how internet marketing works. That is the Empower Net Guru business model, the perfect done for you online money making solution. Okay, and there are a million ways. Now this could apply to golf. These could be all golf postings. This could be a green page with a golfer on it saying free golf lesson. Put your name in here. Their information goes in here, and then here they're offered a golf trip. They're offered to buy a golf club. They're offered a cruise with a golf trip, and these are all marketing letters that go out. And ultimately, all the golfers that put their information in there, some of them are going to end up buying some of these offerings and putting money in your account. And knitting and fly fishing and guitar lessons and anything else you want to do on the same model, that's the way online marketing works. This database up here is a very, very important part of it, but it's also important is the people who create the products. This page has been tested extensively. These pages have been tested extensively. They're high converting pages, and you really want to work with people that have high converting pages, because the higher converting they are, the more money you make. You generate more leads, you generate more commissions, and it really becomes a science of really numbers. It's mathematics when it boils down to it, but there is creativity involved. There is some fun involved, which is great as well. So this business definitely appeals to the left brain and the right brain person. And if you're both, God bless you, you're going to have an awesome time in this business, because the sky's the limit as to what you can create. Now, I also will say that if you find a model that works, you can slowly dial the knob up based on revenues and exponentially increase your revenues. And in 90 days, 120 days, you can be absolutely cash flowing like wildfire with these programs. So this is our business model. I hope this really clarifies what internet online marketing is all about, but this is what it boils down to. Now, what I'd like to do, I'd like to talk a little bit about Empower Network and why we are working with Empower Network to show you the perfect product that we've identified where you can make a ton of money with it. So let's get off of the exit and let's start talking about Empower Network. Okay, let's talk about Empower Network. This is one of the products that we have. It's the best product we have, highest rate of return, based on the amount of time you're going to invest in something. It really is an awesome company. But like I tell people, we're kind of like free agents. If a great product comes along, we have the ability to mobilize and add it to our presentation and be able to market it. Now, that may not seem like a lot of sense to people. Say, well, you just got to jump on one horse and only ride one horse. Well, let's be clear. The one horse that we're on is building an online marketing business. It's not attached to any one company, sole company, where you just market that one and that's all you do. The list that you're building, the database that you're building is they're interested in products where they can have a better quality of life. Ultimately, we market products that help people realize freedom. And the great thing about Empower Network is the guys totally get that. They're not captive. We're like, oh, you can only market Empower Network. You can't. We're going to terminate you if you market something else. For example, with our business, we have Escape Dates, which is another network marketing company that we market as well. But we use some of the leads we generate from Empower and we introduce them to our social and business networking community because they're very synergistic. And you have synergistic opportunities that you can market to these leads as well that you generate through this online marketing system that we're teaching you. But the vision at Empower Network is much different than any other company you'll find in the marketing space, because the fuel that drives the vision is helping someone brand new make their first $100 online. It's not about the guru who put the package together doing a $3 million launch and him making $1.5 million and being the number one earner. And that's just ridiculous. I mean, what about everybody else? I mean, everybody else made 10% commission and they went broke trying to sell your program? That's no fun. Well, with this program, with Empower Network, they're offering 100% commission, which means the founders of the company make their money the same way we do. And I think that's exciting. And I got to tell you, I've been in this business a long time. I've seen a lot of smart people. These guys are rocket scientists. They're brain surgeons. It was a brain surgeons, brain scientists. But anyway, rocket surgeons. Anyway, I can't remember it. But what an exciting time to be on board with a company that has growing pains, that has to add more servers. Some people say, "Well, I don't like it when the server goes down." You know what, man? Why don't you go hang out with a company where they don't have that problem, where you can go broke? Okay, I want to be on board with a company that's growing like wildfire, and I can tell you that this company is absolutely going Mach 3 with its hair on fire, and they're putting all the great systems in place. And what a challenge to grow a fantastic opportunity like this. They've blown past ABC.com, NBCSports.com, Xbox.com, WeightWatchers.com. I mean, the list goes on and on and on of major media organizations that Empower just cooked by. I mean, they went by them while they were blinking. And today, Empower Network has grown into the 1,089th largest website in the world in less than 90 days. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm excited about being on board with what I think is the next Facebook, the next Twitter. I'm involved in actually building equity in this company because I'm a part of its growth. I'm a piece of its fabric, and you can be too. And that's exciting. But again, we're building a list. I mean, there may be other products that come out in the future, but I really think what Empower is doing is they're building an absolutely fabulous ecosystem of not only people who can create product, but people who are experts at selling product. And I got to tell you, the synergy in that is absolutely magical. So, Empower Network treats their members as valued partners. They're always mindful that your number one priority is to build your database and keep it profitable. They have a huge priority to help you grow personally and financially. And it's a community where lives are impacted and anyone can succeed. And that's where our commitment came from when we started EmpowerNetGuru, is to say we want to take the average person who doesn't know anything about internet marketing and show them that they can make money, that they can achieve real freedom and realize their dreams. And that's very, very exciting. So why don't we get now into the products that Empower has to offer? Truly, truly believe that if you're first time into internet marketing or your eighth time into it and you've never made money, that this is the opportunity where you can actually start swinging the bat and hitting some home runs because they have put together a world-class training system and product. So jump off the exit and let's go to the next slide. Okay, let me answer the $64,000 question. What is the product? That seems to be the one that everybody always asks. Well, Empower Network provides a fully integrated blog, internet training, and home-based business opportunity. Well, there's three products right there, and it's just a very exciting product because the way they put it together, it's magical. I mean, the amount of money that people are making, the search engine results that people are getting from blogging on this communal platform, it's just incredible. And the Empower Network benefits include a state-of-the-art communal blogging system. Basically, that means people are all blogging on one platform, and Google and the major search engines absolutely love it. The company has no shortage of weekly webinars and training, so there is plenty of training to go around. If you're a training junkie, you will absolutely love this company. Now, there are four products. The basic membership is $25 a month. The Inner Circle membership is $100 a month, and that gives you the ability to resell the products and gives you additional training. And then you also have the Intensive product that is a $500 one-time fee, and then the Guru 15K training product, which is a one-time fee of $250. Now, all in all, those products equal a total investment of $875, and that's what we call being all in, fully committed, somebody who really, really wants to make a living. Now, imagine if you were to sell one of these a week, one of these full packages, one of these all-in packages, as we call it, you would earn $875 a week part-time. Well, last time I checked, that's pretty decent money to be making about $3,400 a month part-time. You can make a pretty decent house payment with that, actually. We also offer merchant accounts and pay cards. Now, let me back up. What if you made one sale a day? Now, that's even getting better. We like that kind of money. Now, the company also has live events and contests, and as you saw in the January issue of Escape from America magazine, they called it the best portable business of 2012. Now, I've already talked a little bit about how you make money, but the pay plan is a lot more exciting than just 100% direct commissions, if you can believe that or not. So why don't we jump off at the next exit and we'll jump into the compensation plan, and I'll show you how you can make a ton of money, have a lot of fun, and do a lot of good. So you want to make some money. Well, that's a good thing because Empower Network has one of the most powerful pay plans in the entire industry. You know, with this leveraged pay plan, it offers 100% commissions and an opportunity for you to earn significant revenue from training sales. Let me be very clear when I explain this. When you sign up Lisa at the $875 level and she plunks down her credit card or pays it, however she pays it, that money goes directly into your account. It does not go to Empower Network. It doesn't go anywhere where somebody else takes a little slice off it. It goes to your account. Now, Lisa also has to give you some training sales. Her second, fourth, sixth, and every fifth sale thereafter passes up to you. So if you help Lisa do 50 sales, you'll get 11 of them. Well, multiply 11 times $875. Well, don't stop there. It gets even better. You also earn the $125 every month off of those pass-up sales. So if Lisa gives you 11 sales, you're sitting on about $1,300 a month in residual income for helping Lisa build her business. Multiply that times 10, that's almost $14,000 a year, plus the additional $5,500 in or $7,500 in training fees that you would earned up front on the Costa Rica Intensive and the 15K program. So all in all, helping one single person get to 50 sales will put somewhere between $20,000 and $23,000 in your pocket in the first 12 months. Now that's an exciting compensation plan. Now remember, all of these people that pass up to you, as they make sales as well, they will owe you their second, fourth, sixth, and every fifth sale thereafter as well. So once you have a bunch of active people in your organization, you're going to be waking up to the greatest emails in the world, and they say, you just received $875 in your checking account. And that makes this business a lot of fun. I mean, honestly, there are people all over the world doing this business, from Thailand to Australia to Europe, and while you're sleeping, there are people out there signing people up in the Empower Network. It is a global operation, and it's absolutely Mach 3 with its hair on fire. You know, I heard David talk on the phone the other day, said in the first 90 days of business, Empower Network generated $3 million in 100% direct commissions, making it the #1 affiliate program in the world. That's strong. He also said that he felt like, with everything going absolutely perfect, that we would pay out almost $100 million, generate $100 million in direct commissions. And now, what an awesome thing that is for the families that are involved, the people that have gotten involved and really committed their hearts to it. You have an opportunity, as I said in the previous slide, to become the fabric of this company and really build your own equity using this company as a vehicle, and it's just an awesome opportunity. So, you know, now that you understand what the product is, you understand how you make money with it, you understand everything about online marketing that you need to know, now let's talk about getting started. So let's jump off on this final exit and let's go through the 6 steps to getting started. So you're ready to make some money and get started. I don't blame you. This is one hot opportunity. You know, you understand internet marketing now, you understand the product. Now let's talk about the 6 steps to pushing this boat off the dock and cruising out to the Caribbean, man. What an exciting time we're going to have with this company, and I am looking forward to working with you personally as well. Number 1, get with the person who invited you to the webinar and enroll in the Empower Network basic program and complete the training. That's the $25 a month program that gets you access to your communal blog where you can start doing some blogging. Number 2, enroll in the Inner Circle and secure the resale rights and additional coaching for the Inner Circle program. This is phenomenal trading, folks. It's $100 a month, and they continue to grow the training. They add conference calls to it, interviews, just great wisdom and great information that's made available to you every month for that $100 a month. The third thing you want to purchase is the Costa Rica Mastermind Intensive Training Program. This is a one-time fee of $500, and I will tell you, There's 15 hours of some of the best internet training in the world, and not just internet training, life training. I mean, these people are absolutely connected with reality and what's going on, and they provide just an awesome solution and incredible insight and training for people that want to make it big in this business. And that's a great program. So that's a one-time fee of $500. Now, the 15K, the fourth thing you want to do is purchase the 15K Internet, I call it the Guru program, marketing program, because the people who are on the 15K program are some of the hottest, biggest money makers in Empower Network, and these people are absolutely doing huge things and sharing their deepest, darkest secrets with you about internet marketing and how they're doing in their business. It's worth every penny of it. It's $250. It's a one-time fee. So all in all, on these first four steps, you have a total investment of $875. Now that's a pittance for starting a business. I mean, come on, let's be real. There's people out there starting Subways and all kinds of franchises, sandwich franchises, and spending $50,000, $100,000 just to barely eke out a living in the first couple years. You have the opportunity to put $875 in, and within one day, you could have all of your money back and be in the black and operating one of the hottest portable businesses on planet Earth right now. But to do that, you have to complete step number 5, and that is set up your merchant account. And these crazy guys, these geniuses at Empower Network, they have it all built into the system. They've got a great relationship with a card provider now, and you can just fill out your application online, submit it, and within no time you're going to be able to take credit cards. So when somebody's ready to plunk down that 875, boom, it goes straight into your account. Now that's an exciting thing. Then the last step is start generating leads and earning 100% commissions by plugging into our done-for-you marketing and sales system. I mean, not only does Empower Network offer some of the best email, videos, marketing material, high converting quality content that you'll ever get your hands on, but the EmpowerNetGuru has a very powerful support system for you in place, including this presentation that you'll be able to show friends, family, business members, anybody that you bump into that are interested in learning about online marketing. I mean, isn't that really what it boils down to? You bump into somebody or they see a little thing in your email and it says, learn more about online marketing made easy. People are going to click on that link and they're going to learn about this presentation, and it's going to make you a lot of money. Put your business on cruise control, plug into our system, and you'll wake up in the morning and you'll have money in your account and you'll learn that this is the greatest business on earth. So in the classic words of David Wood, I'm going to tell you right now, don't be a wussy. Just get in and hang on. Go all in, get the $875 worth of products, and let's get busy. Hey, this is Tom. I really appreciate the time being able to do this webinar for you. It's been an honor, and I look forward to working with you, training with you, and ultimately having a heck of a lot of fun with you. Take care.